coming to Atlanta to Printing United, I mean, who would have thought to meet Santa Claus, right?
It's so wonderful to see you again. I haven't seen you since you were 9.
7, 8, and 9, I told you, right? So fantastic. We are here with also with Chris from Infigo.
Good to see you again.
I mean, you always get funny and crazy ideas just to promote yourself, right?
We have fun. We love what we do.
And Sue, so great to meet you as well.
Nice to meet you.
I take that we are all here because we have advantages for being together, right? We make films and great content. You talk to the kids. You give gifts, and you make sure that the right people get these, or the right children get these things, right?
That's correct.
So what is the deal here, Chris?
Well, the idea is we're at Infigo, when we provide our solutions and our integrations with our workflow partners, we give back in time to the PSP. So the best person to give back the gift of time through our solution is Santa. But there's a slight spin on it where we're also wanting to give back a few toys as well and games to some underprivileged children in the local area as well. It's important to us ethically at Infigo that we give back in more ways than one. So.
And I think that is genuinely great. And I think that, I mean, in America, I think it's very common that businesses and private people donate. I think coming from Europe, we have like the government takes care of everything, right? So a little bit, this is something I like about America, because you take responsibility for your community. As a representative for the state, how important is it to get donations, whatever kind it is? How important is it?
Yeah, it's great. First of all, we like to welcome Printed United to Georgia. It's great that we have organizations and events like this here. Georgia is the #1 state to do business in the United States, and so we always welcome businesses. And it's great that companies like Infigo are taking care of our community as well while they do business in our state. So I'm so excited to be here, and I'm encouraged that businesses like this will help our community.
And I mean, you are from the UK, and you want to sell more in the US. You're in the US, and you take the gifts and make sure that the right people get. But Santa, your business is really global, right?
That's correct. I'm Father Christmas where you are, and you know, it's all about children. And as P.T. Barnum said, it's children of all ages. Everyone here is somebody's child.
Yep, that's true. And I was just thinking that that having that global opportunity, do you think that you can teach both a politician and a businessman something?
Well, there's a lot to learn whether you're a politician or a businessman, but I will say this, the gift of time is important. At the North Pole, you know, we're at the top. I can just turn a little bit and change the time. But with their products, you can save time.
You heard it here first.
I mean, that is as good as it gets, isn't it?
It's a great endorsement. Thank you.
And as Sue said, Georgia is a great place to do business. Is that also where you plan to do your, I mean, I know you have business in the US right now, but what she's saying right now, does that resonate with how you see your future also in America?
I wouldn't say necessarily just Georgia. Obviously, we have partners based here. We went to the HPA event earlier in the week. I think you did as well, and that was pretty cool. I think this show's been amazing. I've been blown away by how successful it's been for us and also our workflow partners. But I think generally North America, Canada, these are areas that we want to give back and obviously invest and share our solution to make the PSP's life easier.
Mm-hmm. And the gifts you're giving, what are you giving?
So it's a mixture of toys and games.
Should we take a look at some of it, or?
It depends what you're
Oh no, we can't show that until Christmas morning, right?
What's that?
Better ask the big guy.
Well, here's the deal. Santa is real, and we give away a lot of presents, but your mom and your dad love you, and they give you presents, and your uncles and grandparents and aunts. So presents come from everyone, but what's important is the spirit of Christmas. And if you look right here, look, right there in his heart is the spirit of Christmas. And that's pretty important, you know? And everybody who has the spirit of Christmas is going to have a great year with Infigo.
There you go.
Fantastic. Anything else we want to talk about? I mean, I think it's wonderful to have you here, and I think it's always like, I tell you honestly, when I meet with Chris and his team, it's also always a little bit surprising what you run into, but I think it's just wonderful, and I think it's wonderful that you are supporting the communities.
It's important. I mean, we enjoy what we do, hence bringing the big guy down from the North Pole. We'll be talking about your workflow later, make sure that the L's a bit more automated, but we can work on that.
They can do that.
They can do that. But I think it's important, you enjoy what you do, but also just take a moment to sort of think about other people as well. And
I was about to say that when we are in the Christmas spirit, right? Maybe we should all send out good thoughts to the places that are in war, the people that are suffering, and that is also the spirit, right?
Yeah, agreed.
It's to be non-judgmental and to love everybody and accept what
Precisely.
goes on.
Precisely,
you know?
yeah.
And if I can just highlight
Always,
where the presents are going.
Oh yeah, please. So
It
yeah,
is going to Kids at the Block. It is a nonprofit. It is neighbors serving neighbors, and it is in my district. And they have after-school programs for children. So my district is very diverse, and there are a lot of immigrant families as well. And so I think this is going to be really great, especially for the holiday.
I'm sure. All of you, thank you very much for your time here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good to meet you.
Thank you for stopping by.
Good to meet
It's
you.
wonderful to see you again, and I checked with the North Pole. You're still on the nice list.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.